Coach Chmiel, big matchup with Purdue this weekend. They present kind of a tough test. They have three really athletic, really quick guards that can all shoot the basketball. What kind of scouting report problems does that present for you guys?
Well, I think the biggest one is the transition piece. I think when you have three people that can dribble and push the ball up the floor, as a matter of fact, one of their forwards can advance the ball on the open floor. So, you know, that's a big key, stopping the ball, slowing it down a little bit, giving us some extra time to match up. Also, the perimeter shooters, having to extend our defense a little bit, going out, guarding those perimeter shooters, making sure we're containing the dribble penetration. We're a little bit spread out, so we need posts to run back rather quickly and get back in the paint. But it's a big transition defensive game for us. If we can control that, if we can control the tempo, it'll be a good outing for us.
And earlier this month, Purdue scored 84 points on you guys, but since then, you guys have been playing really well, and so they've continued to play very well. So two hot teams kind of heading into a contest on the road. How exciting is it for a coaching staff and as players to be involved in a game like this?
Yeah, I think with Purdue, it wouldn't matter if we were both 0-17. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a defensive battle. It's going to be physical, and you know we have some great individual players that are going to put some points on the board that can't be stopped. So it's always going to be a great matchup and a great team to play.
You talk about players putting points on the board. Your starters have been very good this year, but your role players have really kind of come along as the season's progressed with them being so young this year. How have you seen the maturation process for some of those girls advance as the season's gone on?
Well, here at Penn State we run systems, so we have an offensive system, a defensive system, so there's a timetable there that it takes to get comfortable and get acclimated. I think they're getting comfortable now. I think with comfortable becomes, you know, confidence, so confidence goes, you know, more shots go in. That's just how it works. So I think they're doing a great job of putting themselves in positions they can succeed.
And then lastly, the Big Ten travel schedule is starting to really crank up for you guys. What's it like to travel on such a regular basis, and how do you manage that as the players maybe get a little more worn down?
Well, you know, Co does a great job of resting them, giving them the time that they need off the floor. You know, it's a heavy academic load here too, so you know there's a balance that you have to have, and you know we play a lot of games, we travel's hard, so giving them the correct rest, amount of time to recharge and regroup is important. So you know she does a great job of that, of managing the team, so that's usually not a problem for us.
Great, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Here with Candice Agee, and Candice, last time Purdue came in here, it was your last loss, but the post players had a lot of success blocking shots and grabbing rebounds. How do you feel you guys match up with Purdue this time around?
I feel like no matter what, every year Purdue's going to be a great matchup for us. They can match us post for post, guard for guard in any situation. So it's always great to have a good game against them. But a lot of our focus is on defense, and rebounding is one of our biggest things that the post need to do for us to be successful. So it's a main focus for us.
And then Purdue has played well since the last time you guys met. You guys have really picked up the pace as well. How exciting is it as a player to play in a game with maybe a little bit of build-up to it?
You know, that's kind of like the stuff you live for as a college athlete. You know, we're just looking to have a great game and to continue our winning streak as we've been doing, and to, you know, just keep the success going. And so that's all we're really looking for. So, you know, you can't really overthink it that much when you're a player. So, yeah.
And being a student athlete, you guys have to balance a lot. Not only do you have to balance practice and class, but also the travel schedules.
Yeah.
How do you maintain maybe your level of intensity, or maybe your balance your sleep with everything else you have going on?
Our coaches are really good about our schedules on the road. We always have, you know, some downtime in between, you know, shoot around and pregame. And, you know, we also have scheduled study hall hours for on the road, so we still get our homework done. So our coaches and our advisors are really good about doing that for us to make sure we get a proper amount of rest, homework, and still preparation for the game to take care of business that night. So it's all good.
Great. Thanks, Candice.
Thank you.